Thank you for checking out this little teaser of the history of the papacy and church. Here's a little taste of what's coming up soon on the History of the Papacy podcast. As we're going to discover, the Synod of Antioch was going to be very important for Eusebius's plans. Back in Rome, Pope Sylvester was still alive and kicking all the way to 335 AD. Sylvester was one of the longest reigning popes of all time. His nearly 22 years sitting on the chair of St. Peter puts him solidly on the list of top 10 longest reigning popes. Even though Sylvester reigned for a long time, the records on his time as pope are extremely sketchy. Most of what has been attributed to Sylvester was based on later forgeries and legend. We did a whole show on him for episode 26. We included him in the anti-Nicene Pope series because even though he lived for at least a decade after the Council of Nicaea, it appears that Sylvester really didn't leave his mark on the events that happened after the council. That doesn't mean his story was uninteresting by any means. If you haven't had a chance, go back and take a listen to episode 26. Or if you have listened, go listen again. Pope Sylvester died at the very end of 335, and with only a few short weeks, the next pope was elected. Pope Mark had a very short reign of only 10 months. Don't worry too much about Mark. We'll be able to wrap up his story pretty quickly.